Big brand watches have become so boring. They just seem to follow every convention, whether it makes sense or not. So we wanted to make something special. Hey, why does the dial show 15, 18 and 21 and even 0? Well, let's go back to the beginning. The sun gives us life, and it's also our timekeeper. Early humans counted the day from sunrise to sunrise, since there wasn't much to do during nighttime. And then a few thousand years ago we started counting 12 hours for the daytime, and then also decided to make 12 hours for the nighttime. Early clocks in fact showed all those 24 hours of the day on the dial, often starting the day at sunrise. And even today the Hebrew calendar counts the day from sunset to sunset. When watches were introduced, the dials were however too small to show all the 24 hours, so they decided to show only half of the day. And along the way it was also decided that the day should not end at sunset, but rather in the middle of the night, midnight. And we then got the AM-PM structure that a lot of countries use today. Now riddle me this. In the AM-PM system, what time is noon exactly? Well, noon is defined as 12 p.m. So 12 p.m. comes after 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. also comes before 1 p.m. And then at midnight the same occurs, just with the opposite postfixes. Now, in a 24-hour system there is no such confusion. The time is counted from 0 at midnight to 23:59 and then starts again. Northern watches show the full 24 hours of the day, with 0 midnight at the bottom of the dial and 12 noon at the top of the dial, thus corresponding to the positions of the sun. The date window is on the left side of the dial at 6 o'clock, where your eyes will naturally seek in the morning when you wake up. Will you immediately be able to read the time on your 24-hour watch? Perhaps not, but it is straightforward, so after doing it 10 times or so you will feel comfortable with it. Worth noting is that every hour marker is actually 2.5 minutes on a 24-hour watch like this. So if you're used to telling time to the closest 5 minutes, that will be 2 hour markers. So let's check how to read the time. We'll stop it here and see that the hour hand points to a bit after 1 o'clock and the minute hand points to about 40 minutes. So 1:40 in the afternoon. Or we can try here. You see the hour hand is just past 18 and the minute hand is at 20 minutes past. So the right side of the dial is the PM and the sun has come down, and now we're passing midnight, start in the morning. And here we're at approximately 5:04 in the morning. And let's do one last time. Here the time is about 7:20 in the morning. However, many people will even argue that watches aren't that important as timekeepers anymore, given that there are clocks all around us. That today they're perhaps more important as a piece of individuality, expressing your identity. Every one of our watches is completely unique, so even if you and a friend have the same model, the watches are not identical. That is especially true for the Bronze Age, where the bronze will get a unique patina over time. Finally, the lugs are perhaps the most special about the watches. Each lug is machined from one piece of metal, mirror polished on one side, brushed on the next, mirror polished, and so forth, creating the most unique, and we would argue the most beautiful lugs ever made on a wristwatch. The watches are available on the 28th of October on Kickstarter. The first 100 backers will get a massive deal, so don't miss out.